Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Today is March 2nd, 2021 and it is like 9:30 in the morning. And this is my 60-second floss tube, I believe. Let me just check. Yes, 60-second. 62 floss tubes. Wow. It just blows me away. It just blows me away. And I have my coffee. And I got a green mug for the month of March. And this is all I could find. I couldn't find anything that had even a clover or a leprechaun or, yeah, this is all we got. Of course, I didn't go to the dollar store. Some things you just got to avoid or else you're just going to spend way too much money. So, I found that one. So, what have I worked on last week? Oh my goodness, yeah. It doesn't look like much in this book. This is my week. It doesn't look like I've done hardly anything at all. But I guess I did some of it. I looked yesterday. I was watching. Somebody gave me the little heads up that, hey, get in. She likes to get up in that window and then the light shines in my face. It's great. Come. Come on. She's being pokey. Well, come on. Can you say hi? See, there's Molly. She's kind of being, yeah, she's just being Molly. Kind of avoiding everybody. Or everyone, I should say. So anyway, somebody gave me a heads up about Jan Hicks having like a flip through of the Needlework Expo that's coming up this weekend, maybe. It's the 6th and the 7th. Yeah, it's Saturday. Well, the 6th through the 8th or the 7th, I don't know how that all works out, but somewhere between the 5th and the 8th. How's that? And yeah, I watched it. She had an hour-and-a-half show. I have a list. That's just page 1. And this is page 2. So, of things that I picked out that I thought would be something that I would do. I don't know. You know, it's all going to depend on who gets what when. I went through a 1, 2, 3 stitch to see if there was a few that were already released that I had on my list. Not that they weren't at the top of my list, but yeah. So, yeah, we'll just wait and see. So, what did I work on this week? I worked on, about 8 or 9 projects. Of course, I had all the ones for the videos. I had one start this week. No finishes, as usual. What else is new, right? So, let's see. We'll start from the beginning-ish. I worked on the Phoenix by Everyday Crafts. I have it sitting out. Trying to find the big picture. It's an 11 count. I just love this. It's so gorgeous. So, when I'm just not in the mood to count, I just get this out. And we have threads everywhere. Hang on. We're prepared, almost. Crap. Then it's got static electricity in it. So, I've almost finished this wing part. So, it's coming along. And then I started down like I had the rest of the thread. So, we're working on this flower right here. There's a few colors in there, just like the tail end of what I didn't use up here. So, yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. A little bit at a time. There's no rush as far as I'm concerned, because, yeah, this is one that I wouldn't want to finish. Do you know what I mean? It's not that I don't like it. I like it. I just don't want it to end. How's that? Yeah. Because I like all the pretty colors. Let's see. What else? Oh, and I got out Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. This is another one I love, but this house is kicking my bouquet. Yeah, well, sit it. It's crooked. See, it's crooked on the pattern, so I'll sit it so you can actually see it. Yeah. Yeah, we're stuck on the house. What can I say? It's just like I can't go any further, you know, until I finish this stupid house. Oh, of course it's inside out. I always put, when I put my needlework away, I put the stitched side in case for some reason I stick my hand in there to get it. Yeah. And I snag something. So I was just working. Hang on. It's a long piece of fabric. This is 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha. You knew that, right? So I'm just trying. Let me get the needle out of here now. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay. So I'm still trying to get all the mortar put in. So I got a little bit more of the mortar done so that I can go up in here. It's another one that's like, I don't want to work on that. No. You know, it's fine once you get the brick part in and then you just fill in the mortar, you know, so that part's easy. But I have to have a good day when I can count all the other. And the pattern, oh my gosh. I'm just going to flash this, right? That's the pattern. To watch that and know where you're supposed to stitch, some days it's just too much. So I worked on it a little bit. I just drug it out. Oh shoot, left the silly pattern out. What else did I work on? Then we worked. Sorry, they're not in order. Oh God, almost spilled. I have a little bucket that I put everything in. And what I do is, for the video, I get all of the projects that I worked on, and I stick it in this, I don't know if I can lift it, plastic container. And then, when the video's done, I put them all back in there, you know, because I'm laying them all down. Put them all back in there. And then I know, that's what I worked on last week. Let's pull something else out, you know. So I know that I don't repeat myself. I can repeat myself for about 4 weeks, but you know what I mean. It helps me to stay organized. The next thing I worked on was the crane by Everyday E-Crafts. I just love the colors in this. It's just gorgeous. Not that black so much back there, but hey. It is what it is, so we're just taking it a little bit at a time. This is an 11 count as well. And it's it's square, so I think it's about 20 inches square. And as you can see, I've been working in this corner. I can just get everything to lay down. Issues. I went to get up this morning, and I stretched my arm out, and it went, ka-tack! Yeah, it was great. It was like instant cramp. Oh yeah, it was great. So, we're still, it's kind of sore right now. So, when I lift my arm, it's not working. So, I'm down here, and I've almost got one of these little thingies done. There's the black in the background. There's a little bit more of another color right there. And then I can finish that one. And then I just came across and started working. There, since this is a circular pattern, if you will, it didn't really matter where you started. Does that make any kind of sense? So, it didn't bother me one way or another to work one way and then work another, so. But it's coming along. Between the Phoenix and the Crane, they're both staying out. You know, so I can work on them a little bit. And, like now tonight, I will work 7 hours today, so when I get home, counting might not be an option. It just depends how busy it was or how boring it was or where it just, if it was boring, it just totally relaxes me to the point where I'm almost comatose. Does that make any kind of sense? So sometimes I don't feel like all the aggravation of counting things. I also worked on cherry blossoms, and this is from Reindeer that I got the first of the year. It's so pretty. And it is a 14 count. Has lots of gorgeous colors. Just lots of gorgeous colors. And it's not too big. It's one of the smaller counted pre-stamped that I have. So we just did a little bit. Look at that confetti. Holy cow. But see, it's not very big. Not very big at all. It's the confetti that's going to slow you down. So we worked right in here. You can see more so on the back. Yeah, that's how much I haven't gotten done. So, yeah, I didn't work any more on it because sometimes looking at all the symbols kind of drives me crazy. So, even if it's just on the pre-stamped, makes sense. And let's see, what else did we work on? I don't think I worked on that. Okay, and then I worked on, I'm trying to get through the pre-stamped ones. This is, if I can pull it out, maybe, baby. And of course, everything's backwards. What happened here? Oh, the picture's right here. Duh. I'm like, well, this is Lakeside Houses. It's really a pretty picture. It has lots of pretty colors. You know, just a splattering. This is an 11 count, and it's fairly big. I wouldn't say it's too terribly horrible big. Because, you know, you got about 3 inches on this side and through maybe 2 inches on this side. So there's a lot of space, but the actual picture isn't too big. So, yeah, if I could just concentrate and stay on one thing and one tab. Oh, I forgot to show you what I worked on. So, on this, I've already got some of this tree part done. And then we worked on this yellow part. Trying to get it there. And then I have this corner down here that I'm kind of working on and trying to get. There's that bunch of red flowers. Hang on. See the little red flowers, this corner? That's what that's going to be. So we're up here in the light this time, and I've got part of those top trees just along that line. So, yeah, it's coming. Not terribly fast, but it's coming a little bit at a time. So these are the 3 that I keep out. The Phoenix, the Crane, and Lakeside Houses. Oh, and of course you got to have Autumn. I don't think I worked on Autumn. Oh, and I worked on the 12 Chinese ladies. I forgot about that. Sorry. I didn't get it out, but no, we're not going over there. Let's see, what else? I worked on, I think that was all for the pre-stamp and the 12 Chinese ladies. Sorry, I didn't get it out. I worked on Midnight Watch by Blackbird Designs. I just love this. Just love it. I don't know what it is. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And it's coming along. It's on 28 count wheat, Lugana. And I believe I got it from Zweigart. So I'm making a little bit of progress. Oh heck. What happened? Oh. I thought I dropped the needle. It was in a different place. So this is lovely fabric. Just absolutely lovely. And I didn't get too big of a piece. because this wasn't too big of a project. I'd say it was maybe a fat half. But, okay, we'll fold you down. So this is all I've accomplished on it. I've got most of this complete. There's no, the letters and stuff stick wrong, so this looks like it goes all the way down like that. Perfect. Well, this on the inside, they've left some of the little, we'll call them acorns for lack of what they are, buds, out because of the lettering sticking in the wrong places. You can't, let me get that out of the way. There we go. But see how this comes into that, so you can't have one there and you can't have one there. Yeah. But it's coming along. I really like it, and it's a concentrator. It's not too bad. You know, I like it. I like it. And let's see, I worked on my 12-month, the 12-month stitch along. Where is the one I'm working on? Sorry, we're getting there. We're getting there. See, the problem is I've got all the leftover patterns from the others. They need to go someplace and find a life. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, it's coming then. Oh, crap. Of course I can't find it. Oh, well, you just have to take my word for it. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it's folded up in here. I'm looking all over for it. This is by Blue Ribbon Designs, and it's called Rejoicing Reindeer. Sorry, I don't have a color picture of it, but it's going to be pretty. I think I'm going to use for the, there's little berries, you know, like red things. I'm going to put red beads on it. I don't know if I'll get to the gold thread or not, but yeah. So I don't want to lose that green because it's probably all the green that I have in the free world of that color. That's the way my life rolls. So I've gotten a little bit more done. Not doing too terribly much on this. This is the back end of the deer. He comes this way and his antlers go back that way. And then all this green around here, and then you got the red little bud things I was talking about. So, I mean, it wouldn't take much to do it, just the concentration. Just not there. I don't know what's wrong with me. I didn't work on the other one either, so, yeah. I'm telling you, kind of crazy. Then, yesterday? Was it yesterday? Nope, that was Sunday. I started Spring Welcome. And this is by Britter Cup Designs. And this is the one that I got from my friend. And I've changed out all the colors. And it's on 16 count Heritage. Sorry, got pieces and parts here. So I started at the bottom. And after I got off the video, I realized I was off for some reason. So I had to tear out like 3 rows. And I finally got the heart done. So now I'm trying to decide if I want to go up or if I want to go back. I may have to go side to side. Let me show you this. Because this is all back stitched. All that green part. I'm sorry for the glare. All that bottom part. So I may have to start these flowers on one side or the other. I don't know. Just so that you can come down from the flowers to make that curly Q, because me and counting, trying to figure out where that was at. That won't work, but it'll get there. Put all the patterns away with everything. I make a copy, especially on these hard ones. And that way, because I can't fold it. I can't get it where it needs to be. And then I'm looking at the whole pattern. And, nope. Absolutely no. Then all week, every day, it seems like, I should take half of this out. It weighs a ton. And I don't know. Yep, I do. Never mind. This is Hope and Love by Clara and Maud Pickernell. 1881, a Bristol orphanage sampler from Hands Across the Sea. It's just a small little piece that I'm working on. Yeah. So, yeah. But, and I'm using Country French Cafe Mocha. 16 count. And the color of the thread is 221 because you know that's my favorite red. And I'm about a third of the way on the second page. So it's coming right along. I just love it. I can't put it down, you know. I just stitch on it all the time. I stitched on it all weekend. And this part, they're no joke. They take at least a half an hour, 45 minutes just to get each one of these stupid little things in. Because they're so dense. And then once you get working, you know, it starts getting to be smaller letters and things go a lot faster. So, yeah. And this is a huge piece of fabric. It's probably 36 by 51. It was the biggest piece that I could get of this. Just lovely. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yep. So, yeah, I figured there's 6 pages across and 5 down. Yeah. If I could finish one a week, one page a week, I might finish it. I might, but we'll see. And everything is not that big. Sorry, I needed a drink. Throughout, you know, everything starts getting smaller and smaller and everything. And then you got a couple motifs here in the middle. Trying to figure out which way was up. So you got, see, these start getting a lot smaller, so it should go a lot faster. You know, that's my reasoning. And then you've got these pattern things going, and then a motif in the middle, and then some more motifs along the bottom. But they're smaller, so it should be more manageable to get a page a week done. But I like it. I like it. All right. Set that thing down. It weighs a ton. There's 60 pieces of paper in there. While I was at Walmart with my daughter, I bought another ream. Is that the word? Ream of copied paper, because the last paper, the paper I'm going through, cost me $11 a ream. It was primo stuff, and I got it for, believe it or not, doing jelly prints. You know, because, and it was all I could get. I couldn't find any paper anywhere. And I didn't want to have to order it from Amazon at the time, I guess. And I wanted it now, you know, that instant gratification thing. So, yeah. But that is everything, I believe, that I have worked on. So this next week I'll probably continue working on the Bristol. I love it. I can't get away from it. I love it, and I want to stitch on it all the time, and I'm just waiting for the headaches to start. But, you know, I'll work for like an hour or so, and I'll have to let Molly out, you know, in between all that, or go get more coffee. So, yeah, I'm pretty obsessed. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I would like to get across the top to make sure that it's all going to fit this way. I know it's going to fit going down because the piece is 53 or 52. I don't know what it is. 50 something long. So I know that part's good. But, you know, before I invest all the time and energy, I want to make sure it's going to go all the way across. So I may just pull out the next page and do the top line, and the next page and do the top line until I get across the top, just to make sure that it's all going to line up. Sorry. Make sure that it's all going to fit on that piece of fabric, because I'd be pretty sick if, yeah, I got all the way across and it didn't. So that might be something for this week. So we'll see. We'll see. I thought I measured it right. I did the math 4 times, and I'm pretty sure it's going to fit, but there's not going to be much wiggle room. And it won't be one that, you know, like Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery turns everything on the edge, you know, and does like a little hem. He turns it under probably twice so that you can make a hem all the way around the edge of the piece, and then he just hangs them that way. I mean, I'm sure that's what they do in that country, or they did 100 years ago, or whatever. It won't be like that. It's going to have to go in a frame, and it'll be a monstrosity of a frame. I might have to have my son make a frame for me. I don't know anybody with miter saw, so we'll see. We're not that far yet, but it's a project. It's a project. And so far, I'm not sick of it. I like each individual. I know I've gone on and on about this stupid thing. It was well worth the money that I spent for it, and it wasn't that expensive. The expensive part came when I printed it out twice, because it's got the color version, and it's got the, I don't know why you'd have a color pattern for that when it's done in one. Let me put it this way. There's a color version, and then there's a black and white version. And they do that on most of the ones that I've gotten. And it's not like the color version is giving you color options to change, make everything different colors, you know, like a printed pattern. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It's not like that, so I don't know. I could have stopped at page 60 the first time, or 30 the first time, and then I wouldn't have. But no, we printed it all. Okay, well, push come to shove, I can print on the other side of the papers. I don't know. Short of that. Never can tell. But other than that, we had one start, and we did all the rest of this. That's about all I've done all week, really. It just, I don't know if I've got spring fever and I just want to get out of the house and go do something. So it was really nice. I got to go to Walmart, you know, with my daughter, and go to the thrift store down there. But it didn't last long enough. And it's about time for it to snow again. It hasn't snowed here probably not since last week, maybe, and it only snowed like an inch or two. So it's very bad due. And it always seems to snow on my either Tuesday or Wednesday. But it said it's going to be in the 50s, so we'll kind of take its word for it and see how that goes. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it. If you'd like to join the 12-month ornament sale, you're very welcome to. You can use any medium. I don't care if you cross stitch or you knit or whatever medium, or mixed media, you know, like paper-ish crafts, and you want to do an ornament a month, show your progress on Instagram, and you can show your progress on Instagram and also show your completed project. So what we're trying to accomplish here is one fully finished ornament a month for 12 months. And It is hashtag 12, the number 12, 12-month ornament, Christmas ornament sale. I'll have the link below, and that's on Instagram. So you type that all as one word. I know it's terribly long, but I could get the point across, get it all done the way I wanted to. So, yeah, if you'd like to join right in. We would love to have you. So, and you guys have been doing awesome, showing your stuff and your progress and what you've made, and it's gorgeous. I just love seeing everybody else's stuff. It's just, yeah, somebody's making some progress someplace. It's not me. It's not me. I'm a serial starter and a serial putter together. I have to gather all the stuff and have all the stuff to start it, and then my serial starter shows up. So yeah, that's the kind of stitcher. And then I have these projects. They're like, you have no idea. There's buckets, like I showed you. There's 8 buckets underneath my coffee table. Yeah. And then there's 2 great big buckets full of, what do you call it? The pre-stamps. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. I had to get big ones to put the big long ones in. Yeah. You know, so they don't get all dirty and all the thread gets screwed up. I just like to start stuff. I really do. Not that I finish a whole lot. I think I finished 2, possibly 3 things last year. They weren't that big. Trust me. They weren't that big. So. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands. And we'll see you tomorrow for a stitching video. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.